Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to today. We are sitting here before work, drinking some coffee. What's today? 15th? I think the 15th. 5 days till Pumpkin and Dunkin' national holiday. Get ready. I'm off that day. So expect a video at some point. I want to try a bit of everything on the menu this year. I always see people do that. They buy like one of everything on the new menu, and I'm like, what a waste of money. And I'm like, you fat ass. But I'm like, what do I have to lose? Pumpkin at Dunkin' in 5 days. Go get it. I'll get Starbucks. I think Starbucks is a few days later, the next week. I think. I don't know when Wawa's having their Dunkin'. I'm going to a Wawa. I'm going to the beach in September for my birthday, and there is Wawa there. So, I'll get pumpkin at Wawa there. It's a big deal. Prepare for these things. Get the wallet ready. Hope everybody is well. Just hanging out here. I've been in a weird mood these last few days, so I'm feeling okay today. Today's a better day. I feel like there's just a lot of things that have been piling on that I guess I can discuss a little bit about. But I also put personal business out there. A little bit of drama going on with me, and someone very close to me, and it's like really hurting my heart. So that's been weighing heavily on my mind, and I'm just really going through it a little bit in my mind, questioning things, going through the motions. And it's crickets right now on the other end. I tried reaching out and that is one of the things that I've had problems with, where it's like you just don't hear back. So it does not help the situation. I would think if it's a serious matter that I think it is, it would be, because it's all a misunderstanding. But I'm not hearing back. And I would think if it's a big issue, you would hear back right away. That's all I'm saying. And I say that with respect, love, and peace and love, because this person knows how much I care and love. They are family to me. So I hope we can move past it, because there's a long history of us. So I don't want issues. I really don't. I don't. So it's weighing heavily on my mind. And I don't like when there's an issue that we're trying to nip in the butt, but it's crickets on the other end. And that's just how it's always been. You say something and you don't hear back for weeks to a month or two. So, and I've just always been like, well, that's just how they are. That's just them. But it's been years like that. So I don't know. Not that I'm trying to open up another can of worms, but it gets a little, it hurts. Ugh. So it's weighing heavily on my mind. That was one thing. Another thing was just like, the normal stuff, the finances. I'm thinking about, I already forgot what was I upset about? Just want to be good in my life. I just want to make sure I'm good. I feel like this thought comes and goes where I feel like I'm not getting where I need. I'm just kind of not living fulfilled enough. I'm just kind of settled here, but I'm not at the same time. And then I try to tell myself, don't discredit all the things that you've done, because I've tried to tell myself, look what you've got here. Look what this money that you're going so broke over is getting you. I mean, you've got all, like, house, you've got clothes, you got a little bit of food. It's a little bit of food, a box of crackers in the pan, But 95% of the time, the fridge is empty because I don't eat food like that. I mean, I do, but I don't. I cook very basic girl dinners. I cook hot dogs and mac and cheese. I make like oven pizzas. I can make a good pasta now. But it is expensive to buy food. Like, you want to buy like meats and chicken. I want to cook food, make food, and do all that. But, it gets hard because this shit's expensive out here. It is much cheaper to buy a pack of hot dogs that are buy one get one free, so you're paying like $3 and change. You get a pack of buns that's like 2 for $6, so that'd be that. Some drama going on at work too, and I'm like, guys, what else? What next? Anyway, what else has been going on? I'm a little upset that my other friend's not going with me to Pride. I would have asked another person if they want to go with me to Pride, but because there's an issue, I don't have money for Pride that I would like to. And these clubs, can we talk about that? Okay, let's talk about this. switching gears, and maybe I might get some, this might be a little controversial, because I know the gay community, whatever, like, we're under attack, but, and I understand, I guess these places have to charge for a lot of reasons, you know, for the people that they've booked, and, you know, there's a lot of the fees, I don't know, food, entertainment, there's a lot of reasons why things charge. But when it's, I mean, and it's Pride weekend, I get it, and there's a lot of stuff going on, but it was never like this in the past. And last year, I don't remember ever paying $50 to get into a club. For people that I've never heard of, I'm sorry, and I don't follow Drag Race like that anymore. I don't follow the entertainment of the gays around here. I'm sorry, I don't. I've never been that person, but I like to still go out and have a good time. And for these people, it's their life. These people are getting paid for this. Probably not a lot. So I understand. I get the factors. But still, $50 to get in to clubs, almost all the clubs around here, there is a fee of like 30 plus to get in. And they're talking about VIP, 100 and whatever dollars. I'm sorry, who? I'm so sorry. That is close. That is a chunk of car payments. No, thank you. Last year it was like $10 to get in, and there were people last year, and there were people that you knew that performed last year. This year, I don't know a single person. I know one person on the main stage this year is Adore Delano, who is like, oh my God, I followed Adore before Adore became Adore. Adore was Danny on American Idol, and then he was one of my favorite YouTubers, and then happened Adore, and then season 6 RuPaul, the best season, by the way. And that's, you know, and after season 6, I kind of fell off RuPaul from that. So I know Adore. I don't know anybody else that's performing. Who are these people? And these people are worth me paying $50 to get in? I'm sorry. I have to just call it how I see it. But I know at the same time I have to understand the precautions and the fees and things that go into the entertainment business of, I don't know, the gays that I don't quite understand fully, because I'm not in that scene. That's not my thing. That's not my groove. I groove my own way. So I get it, but at the same time, I'm good. So I guess I'm not going to the clubs tomorrow night. Maybe I'll go to if I can find somewhere, you know, someone's house party. Okay, that's that. So Pride's tomorrow. I got my outfit, got my little turn up outfit. I don't know if I'm doing anything tonight. I'm closing tonight, but, you know, everything's been starting, so I don't know if there's anything I'm going to do tonight. And I have no money. That's another thing. I don't have money to go to these places. I don't have money for Ubers. And my friend wants to do things, and I'm like, I'll have another friend that might be coming. But I'm like, money for drinks. So I'm like, yeah. I've been buying some cheap shit at the store. I got to tell you something. With these concerts, what they charge, again, maybe that's just what you get. You know, they spend all this money. Me and my friend went to the concert the other week. We got 2 drinks. What are they called? Beatbox. The Beatbox drink. They're like in the little cartons. 2 of those and a pretzel for $80. How the hell is that $80? And I go, and I've never bought them before. So I stumble across them at the Harris Teeter. $3.99 a box. Same size and everything. You've got to be shitting me. The things we don't know. Had I known that, I would have just got like 10 of those and just been drunk before the concert. But, you know, it's fine. It's overcharging everything. I can't. It's tough out here. It's tough in these streets. What else is going on today? I did have a topic I wanted to talk about. Because I don't know how to mind my business. And I can't stay quiet about certain things. I just don't. And, you know, none of this stuff affects me, but it's, you know, whatever, you know. There's a lot of people, and I think I've touched about this before, people who just want the attention on TikTok, who think they can just sex their way to the views, and, you know, sex sells, got it. And, you know, if I do something in my little outfits, I'm not getting nearly as much attention or views as if I did a shirtless video. And then people you've never even seen in your life are reaching out to you because you're shirtless or you're flexing or whatever. But if I'm in a cute little outfit, shaking my shit, and then you get the people like, oh my God, fag, you know, I got it. But there are these people who, but that's not the point of this topic. I just, you know, the things that come across my FYP, my For You page desk, who talked about who wants love so much. I mean, these people who talk about who want love, oh my, they want something so meaningful, so like, oh my God, they want everything amazing. They want this relationship. They want this happy ending. Cool, got it. But when you're posting like half naked shit, you're in a harness, you're touching yourself, doing like everything, and you're not gonna attract the kind of man that you want by doing that. The person you are going to attract is going to be somebody of a repeated cycle of trauma that you are going through. You're just going to attract the wrong person. And I know that for myself. I'm never going to get somebody, like, no one's going to want to be with me who, you know, shows my ass. Not show my ass, but like showing my ass, acting like being a fool online because I'm doing my dances, my fashions, poses, you know, I'm good. But I know no one's going to like me for that. People don't like me as it is for that. So I know I'm not going to get, you know, the guy from Harvard, like, oh, him, no. So, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not going around like, I want love. I want all of this. I want all the happiness, the love, communication, loyalty, this, and your dick's all out. You know, I can't. You're laying up in bed. You're trying to give me those seductive faces on your content. You're feeling yourself all up. You're in your little, you know, like, it just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. You're not, you know, I'm sorry. The point is, like, if you really want somebody, maybe, and this gets controversial too, like debatable, where it's like, don't not be authentic. But I don't think that's authentic when somebody does that. I feel like when people are really over sexualizing themselves and doing things, I don't think that's 100% who they are. And people have always said that about me in the past. When I'm extra or obnoxious or over the top, they think I'm acting out. But I feel like it's just me in that moment. So maybe it is just them in that moment. So I can maybe understand that. But I'm just an expressive person that way. But I'm not like sexualizing myself. I don't know. And maybe that's something. And that's something that people in the community try to stop. They want everyone to like just equality and love and don't hate, don't judge, whatever. Mind your business. And here I am talking my shit. I don't know. It goes in a lot of directions, a lot of factors. And Why do people just show off? Like, why do people just do things for attention? I mean, it's been a thing forever. I mean, hello. And then you get people, you know, on your For You page, when it shows you and it tells you who is reposting what, it comes across your desk. And I'm nosy. I don't mind my business at all. You see people you see what they are reposting. And it really tells you about a person when you can see what the things that they are reposting. You can see people's insecurities loud and clear. You can see people's success loud and clear. You just can know a person by the things that they like, by what they are reposting and what they are just commenting on. And I'm that nosy person that just cannot mind my business. And you know, these people, I feel like it's a cry. It's part of people's issues when all they repost about, and this goes to a point that I made a couple of videos ago. People who really just rely on another person for love and happiness because they can't figure it out for themselves. It drives me up the wall because, and why? I don't know why. I just have a hard time with that. Maybe because I'm just not that person. And I just see potential in everybody, and I want everybody to do well and do great things and be so by themselves and be like, you know, figure themselves out first. But I understand at the same time, it's not like that for everybody. Not everybody can do that. Everybody's been through whatever, hardships, trauma. I get it, but at the same time, people just like, well, this is my trauma and that's it. Leave me alone. I'm just gonna be me, and they don't want to get better. And if they do, fantastic. But what do I know? But you see these people who are constantly reposting about love and this person, I found my person. I'm gonna marry this person, and oh my God, you saved me, and oh, cue the violin from SpongeBob. I'm just like, stop it. That was the money, but he had the little violin. It just like, stop. I can't. And why is it maybe I'm unhappy in a way where I'm like, I feel like I need to constantly judge people and criticize and critique. That's a better word. Critique. We're not judging, we're critiquing. I don't know. It's a weird thing, guys. Like, stop it. Like, is that how you want people to see you? You want people to feel sorry for you? You want people to feel happy for you? You want sympathy? You want people to just be so happy for you that you found love, and oh my God, you're so cute, and all, the facade fades. This makes sense? Does any of this make sense? I don't know. So that's my spiel for the day for this. Anything else going on in the news? In the news of me? No. I feel like I've opened every can of worms today. Let's see, we've talked about drama. We've talked about people's insecurities. We've talked about, over-sexualizing. I feel like I've offended the entire gay community. We've talked about gay prides overcharging. I've come for an entire community. Please don't cancel me. Anyway. Nothing else, really. I decorated for fall. You can't see. But I did decorate for fall. And this is a leaf, by the way. I have leaves on my window. That's why that keeps blowing around. I've decorated for fall. Nothing too crazy, but, just enough of a moment. I have my tree over here, my fall tree. I'm excited for fall. It's been feeling like fall lately. I mean, we're back a little bit hot right now, but it's not like the same that it was. I feel like June, July killed us, and then like August, literally August 1st, and it was like in the 50s and 60s. So, fantastic. So I'm excited for fall. I'm excited to do things. I want to go to there's a fair in the mountains I want to go to next month. We're going to the beach for my birthday next month. I want to go to another fair in September-ish, October. Excuse me, pumpkin patches, Scarewinds. I mean, there's a lot of things. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess we'll end it there. I don't know what else to talk about because I feel like I'm afraid if I say anything else, I'm canceled. So, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment down below on anything you want anything that you want me to discuss or go over, or if you just want to tell me off in the comments because I just came after everybody. Let me know. I'll get back to you, and that'd be that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.